Austin Reed. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Doncic dishes to Hayes, and that one drops.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Brown. Holiday against Doncic. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. LeBron's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
To White. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Reeves against Tatum. Out to Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. On the wing, Brown. For the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. LA has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one. James has got 5 now.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Reeves can't hit. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum passes to Holiday. Stolen by Reeves. From past the arc. And James with the basket on the assist by Reed. James has got his 3rd basket of the night. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Reeves against White. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Lakers leading by 8. LeBron outside. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Timeout. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Konechny's checked in for Austin Reed. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. White inside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. White's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. And that one drops for him.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Lakers leading by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
That's his first personal foul. Second team. Celtics substitution, Luke Cornett.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Outside, James. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 14.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
2 on the clock. That shot, no good. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Finney Smith in its center. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 17.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Reeves outside. Hachimura with a screen on Tatum. From deep, Reeves. They grab their own miss. Hachimura finds Vincent. From deep, Reeves. Craig pulls it in. Celtics trail by 12. Hauser the pass to Craig. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The lead now in single digits. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Reeves, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Then for the Celtics, Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Hauser. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Finney-Smith, and the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. The shot by Holiday, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Vincent. Now Reeves. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Holiday. Holiday with another miss. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's James. And James throws it down.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
It's stolen. To the inside. And Hachimura with a clear back to the rack.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And here's Tatum for 3. Reeves with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. James cooking from deep.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. To end the run. Boston, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 14. Reeves outside. Finney-Smith passes to Hachimura. Picked by Finney-Smith. From deep, Reeves. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Tatum. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Sinks the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Craig kicks to Holiday. Outside, White. It's to Porzingis. Oh, that's blocked. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Finished off the break. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's White. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 11 points.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for L.A. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hachimura the pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Pass to Tatum. Doncic against Holiday. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
James looking it over. Pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 11.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Yes, that goes in.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now Tatum. He's got 9. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Hayes. Reeves outside. From deep LeBron. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura.
Second team. Now into the lineup, your Lakers.
Brown against James.
Number 17.
And the rejection by James.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Tatum. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Finney-Smith's got 6 points. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Jackson Hayes.
Here's Pritchard. Doncic with the steal. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. LeBron outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. And another basket for the Lakers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Tatum. And just miss after miss right now. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
James finds Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. The shot missing. Good D by Holiday. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the game. That's good from Holiday. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Shake Milton in for Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the left side wing. Here's Vanderbilt. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Boston shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Connect. Rebounded by Hauser. So it's the Celtics now. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. Vincent the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. Vincent up top. Pass to Connect. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Horford. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Tatum with it. Here's Hauser. A 3-ball. Vanderbilt with the rebound. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Lakers passing it around. Connect sets a screen for Vanderbilt. Banked in off the glass. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. And it's Goodwin missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pritchard gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now, Connect. Can't hit from the elbow. Fast break. Here we go. Hauser misses. Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Connect. And it's in there.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Inside, out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
James checked in for the Lakers. The Celtics making a switch here. Here's Pritchard. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's James. Vanderbilt kicks to James. Vanderbilt, a screen on Holiday. James gets the bucket.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Lenz checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Shake Milton in for James. And then for Boston, Porzingis is checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
Vanderbilt finds Milton. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And the shot goes down. He's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Pass to Connect. And here is Milton. Now here's Vanderbilt. Guarded by Porzingis. Vanderbilt, a screen on Brown. Driving in. Goodwin, good.
And you can sense that these fans these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Count that one.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to White. Takes the three. It's good from long range.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
Connect with it. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Len. Launches a three. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of it. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for